Okay, everybody, welcome to our next session of Pokemon Tabletop United. We actually, I know some of you are thinking it's been a while since our last video, and that is true because our last session had some very bad problems with recording the audio, and so we did not have to record, or we're not able to record it. So we had a very involved session last session. After the group left Viridian City, they traveled north into the Viridian Forest, where they discovered that the Pidgeys that they had rescued from Team Rocket had moved in and were causing all sorts of problems with the bug Pokemon there.
Whoops.
After a fairly impressive fight with the Pidgey Horde and their Pidgeotto leader, the party proved victorious. The Pidgeys were driven off. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold here, so my speaking voice is not great. And the group was able to challenge one of the leaders of the bug catchers of Viridian Forest to a match. That match took place between the bug catcher Rick and Tam, and though it was very, very close, Tam managed to win out right at the end. Then the group spent a day or two hunting bug Pokemon in the Viridian Forest, at which time Gus discovered and captured a Ladybug. After some time training, the group traveled on to Pewter City, where Kaylee had gotten some information from Dr. Oak about the possible identity of her parents, who were researchers who had once worked with one of the research staff at the Pewter City Museum. She went and got information from him, indicating that the last time he saw her parents, they were headed to Celadon City to speak to Mr. Zensho, the owner of the Celadon City Mall, and to find out where his source of evolution stones was, because that was what their focus of research was. After that, the group decided to go to the Pewter City Gym, and Gus was the first one to face off against the gym leader Flint. It was a very, very tough battle, resulting in Flint's final Pokemon and Gus's being knocked out at the same time. So, though technically a tie, Gus was awarded the Boulder Badge, 2,500 Poké Dollars, and the TM to Sandstorm. So, as soon as that happened, Tam stepped up to declare his challenge to the gym leader, and that's where we cut off last session. And we will be beginning this session with Tam's challenge against the gym leader. Alright, so Tam steps up into the trainer's box, and with the slower speed, you have to declare which Pokemon you are sending out first.
Porygon.
Okay, let me see your Porygon.
Alright.
So where are you putting him out at?
You
can go up to 8 inches into the field. Or 8 meters into the field, rather.
Put him 8 in front of me.
So basically right up in... Right up in Flint's face.
Yep.
Okay. So... Flint will look at you and say, interesting choice. I choose you, Ammonite. And... Again, just like he did last time, he drops the Pokemon right in front of him.
Can I get a roll on knowing what Ammonite is?
You sure may.
7.
That is not successful.
9.
9 is successful. Ammonite is another prehistoric Pokemon. It is rock and water type.
Huh.
Alright,
He's been busy at the machine that brings them back to life, isn't he?
So Flint's fastest. What is your speed next?
Both of us are 8.
Okay, so we've got Porygon and Tam, and then Ammonite is next. Alright, so Flint... Flint is going to call out for Ammonite to defend himself and be ready, giving Ammonite a bonus to evasion with his training.
Alright.
Porygon and Tam, you guys strike simultaneously.
Alright, I'll tag.
Tag the Ammonite?
Yep, Ammonite, thank you.
Okay.
And... Oh boy. Psybeam.
Okay.
What's his name?
I know.
So let's see your command. Check DC 8 to see if he listens to you.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, one of my pluses that he does.
Okay. So go ahead and make your attack on the Psybeam.
9 will probably do it. AC 2.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
Alright, so as soon as your Psybeam comes at him, Flint goes, Ammonite, defend yourself now! And Ammonite uses his Shell Shield ability to activate Withdraw as a priority interrupt move. So he just basically pulls back into his shell. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
For damage and everything.
Oh yeah, your damage.
Okay. Um, 28.
28. And that's a special.
Yes.
Special brings that down to 20. His DR from Withdrawal brings it down to 5.
Big DR. Well, it's also withdrawal.
No. Alright. And so then Ammonite's turn. He is going to activate Sandstorm while withdrawn.
Okay.
So Sandstorm kicks up in the whole area. Then it's Flint's turn. He is going to activate Brutal Training, actually. And then it's Tam's and Porygon's turn.
Okay. Psybeam again.
4 is your target.
Okay, 14.
It's a hit. Actually, 3 is your target. I was looking at the wrong name.
Uh, 27.
27 becomes 19, becomes 4.
Is he still withdrawn?
Withdrawn, it lasts until he cancels it.
Oh, okay.
But he can't make any attacks until he cancels it.
Okay, alright.
So yeah, he basically is just pulled inside the...
Yeah, so I can do Sandstorm and stuff.
Yeah, and he can like buff, if he had buffs, he can buff himself and then come flying out of it.
Okay.
Alright, so then Flint is going to yell, Ammonite, drop the withdraw and bite. And Ammonite is going to come out of withdrawal, move up 2 squares, and go for a bite attack. What is the better of either your speed or your physical evade?
2.
9 will hit. So we are looking at... Oh, and you needed to take... You took your action, so you need to take a tick of hit points on...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You will suffer 4, 8, 12, 22 before your physical reduction.
Okay. How many? 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Minus whatever your defense is.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So how much did you take?
12.
Okay. Alright, Flint, top of your turn. Alright, Flint's the... Durr.
I was like,
Dur.
Alright, Flint is going to activate the evasion buff again.
Okay.
And Porygon and Tam. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Public version 2.
Okay, so he is going to... That's the one that lets him resist the attack
Yep.
that he last touched?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. Dark is resistant to... Dark, so he will become Dark type.
Okay.
His eyes get...
Alright, are you doing anything? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to...
I don't know.
and-
That depends on if you can you pick the sandstorm.
No, because it's the last attack he suffered damage from.
Right.
Sandstorm right now is a weather event. It's not classified as an attack.
Like if we were in the area, we would take damage because
Right.
We don't have the way to weather it.
So,
Let's go down to Nidoking, who could shield me from it.
right.
He's big, he's also ground type.
Just trying to think if I want to spend some momentum or not.
Okay. So,
No, I really can't do anything right now. So
okay.
Okay.
Alright, so seeing you turn dark, Flint will yell at him to back up and water gun you.
Okay.
Oh, and you took your tick of...
I will.
Okay.
Just now.
So, yeah, the Ammonite will slide back and spray a spritz of water out at you.
Okay. Just rude.
And it will miss, because I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
So, Flint's turn. He is going to keep up the evade.
Okay.
Now it's Porygon and Tam.
Slide beam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 9? Oh, 11, excuse me.
Okay. He will not choose to activate his defense.
24.
24 minus 8 is 16. He is down to 1 injury, or has 1 injury now.
Okay.
That was a bad roll, man.
It was 2 1s.
Alright, and then take your tick.
It's 10% of current hit points.
No,
right?
10% of max hit points.
Okay.
That's why it hurts more.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna go for water gun.
Okay.
Water gun will hit this time. 6 and 8 is 14, and 15 is 29 before your special defense.
Okay.
At least you get to use 2 Pokemon like me, who had a Sparrow come out and get blasted in the face with a rock.
Well, that just proves that you didn't
Alright,
pay
I
attention
got
to the
one
type
injury.
ratio. Okay.
Whack. Alright.
Alright, so Flint's turn. He is going to go ahead and evade buff again. Porygon
Oh,
and
you
Tam.
just hit me.
Yeah, but Flint goes at the top of the round.
Oh, that's right.
Omanite
He
goes
goes
at the bottom.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Side beam.
Okay.
Go for it.
Oh, you need to roll your command.
Oh, that's right.
You did the freebie last turn, but
Yes, no problem.
Okay, yeah.
Made it on the dice. So
17 should hit.
actually,
Does it do extra stuff?
no. Okay, just 7. It hits.
all right. He's going to command Omanite to defend himself as interrupt,
Okay.
so he'll withdraw again.
Uh, 28.
28 becomes 20, becomes 5 again. All right. So, and you took your tick.
Thank you. Or no.
All right. So yeah, he interrupted. And that was you did 2, so we're down to 3. Yeah. So Omanite's not going to take an action. So top of Flint's turn. He's going to buff his evasion again.
Okay. All right. Can't do that because I'm not channel. So never mind. Okay.
Oh, you couldn't channel anyways.
No, that's
Right.
They get mad at you if you do that.
Yeah.
Hey, quit doing that.
It is a sort of a violation of league
Oh
rules.
yeah. I just looking at the wrong sheet. So. Side me.
Okay.
Don't forget command.
Oh yeah, command. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
And-
should be almost impossible to fail at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
If I roll 3 ones, I'll fail.
So as long as one of the other dice are
Yeah.
not
13.
Okay, so 13 minus 8 is
5.
5, so he'll take a point at
No,
it.
no, no. That was my hit roll.
No,
Oh, yeah. Then
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
There
That's
you
better.
go. Finally, out of rolling a 1 in there.
31.
31 minus 8 is 23, minus 15 is
8.
8. He is still up, but ain't happy about it.
I mean,
I'm at second injury with a tick.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah. No, he's gonna unwind. You're still dark type, so he's going to water gun.
Okay.
What is your evade?
2.
Yeah, he misses again. This Ammonite's not a great shot.
No, he's not.
Alright, so Flint's turn. Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and tell him to evade again, and hope you miss.
Alright, I am going to side beam. Let's finish this.
Okay.
16 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
8, 12, 20, 30.
Okay, and Ammonite goes down. Because 30 minus 8 is 22. 7, yep, that's enough to do it. Awesome, so he goes down, take your tick of hits.
Okay.
And I'll still use the same ticker because I forgot to make one. And Flint will yell, Rhyhorn, go!
ooh.
And pew, Rhyhorn appears, who happens to have just the same speed of the Ammonite. So,
10.
yes, it is a Rhyhorn.
Ooh.
Oh, let me see.
I want one of those.
Yep, still. I can't roll over 6.
Alright, so you just acted. Now it's Rhyhorn's turn because he hasn't had a chance to go yet.
Mhm.
So, Rhyhorn, Flint will yell, step up and stomp him flat, Rhyhorn. And then raises up a big old foot and tries to bring it down right on Porygon's head.
Okay.
Oh no, poor dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Is Porygon small size?
That's a very good question. Height 2.7s. Doesn't show
Can
his
you
size
check
class.
Yeah.
I think he is.
I would think so, but
You know what page is going to be on?
I don't know, you have to search it.
oh, hang on, I got it. I printed them off.
Mm.
Height small, yes.
Okay, so he's going to take 10 extra damage from Stomp.
Yeah, it's probably gonna hurt.
So that's 26 plus 15 is 41 points of damage.
Yeah, out.
Boom! As Rhyhorn appears and stomps Porygon flat.
Poor Porygon.
Hey, he at least took down. Look, at least he's 1-1, unlike I was, where it was. Now you're 2-1.
Alright, so who's coming out next?
Machop.
Yeah, send out the big mama.
Low kick.
No.
Alright,
Because
where are you putting her?
Rhyhorn is huge.
Right in front.
He is heavy as shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, literally. Alright, what is Machop's speed?
Well, Machop speed is. Hold on.
Machop gives that look much. Goodbye, Rhyhorn.
10.
Is 10, so it's Flint, then Machop, then Tam, then Rhyhorn. Alright, so Flint is going to give evasion buff to Rhyhorn.
Okay.
Because he recognizes him with Chop and goes, uh-oh.
Yeah, and realizes this is about to go bad. So Machop, what's Machop doing?
Low kick.
Yeah. It's about to be a mess.
This is about to be a... This is going to be a...
13. Yeah, AC 2.
That will hit.
All right, so it's 2 times.
So the weight class of a Rhyhorn is 5.
Okay.
So it's 10, so it's 12.
12.
So you're looking at 3d12 plus 10.
Want some D12s?
I got it. Plus my attack, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's 3d12 plus 10 plus 15.
Yeah, so 3d12 plus 25.
12,
Oh.
11, 12 and 12, 24.
And 25 is 49 points.
Yeah.
And
So
then
it's 39 points
Okay.
that gets through. No, and then that is times and a half.
Oh.
isn't it times 2?
No, it's times and a
Because
half.
it's not double weak.
Yeah.
It's only a single.
No,
Okay, so
yeah.
we're at 40 basically.
So you're looking at
20,
another
so-
20, so that's minus 2. So you're looking at 39 plus 40 be 79. Or sorry, 39 is 59 minus 2 is 57. That's a one-hit KO.
Why did I do that? Machado was released from the ball and Axe came out of the ball. I was like, no!
So yeah, you see the Rhyhorn just gets blam knocked across. Go ahead and take your tickle damage. Because the
okay.
sandstorm didn't even expire.
Oh, okay.
And the Rhyhorn just slams into the ground. Sand goes everywhere.
That's what you get from type advantage.
And
Yeah.
Flint will Rhyhorn return, and we'll resummon the Rhyhorn.
Match up. Candy bar.
Machop walks over and gets the candy bar.
Not a bird.
So he says, exceptional. I was intrigued when you chose to send the Porygon at me at first, but I see you are obviously saving the best for last. Well done. Here is your boulder badge, the symbol of your victory here.
Oh, can I walk up and shake his hand?
Yeah,
I'll do
absolutely. And he'll shake your hand and says, and as Gus before you, you also will receive a copy of the Sandstorm TM.
Thank you.
I think he had more opportunity to learn from the power of the weather control, but you did well regardless. And he will say, if you had any intention in challenging me, young lady, it will have to wait for some time, but these Pokemon need to go to the Poke Center.
Alright.
Okay, so we have taken a short break to make sure everybody was leveled up after that fun combat. And the group decided to return to the Pokemon Center to get their Pokemon all healed up. I do believe that Kaylee has decided to not challenge Flint at this time because the type advantages are certainly against her.
Yeah.
So you guys will put your Pokemon into the center, and it's going to take you about an hour to get them healed up, given the injuries that they sustained. So, what you guys doing?
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I want to wait for my news already.
Alright. I didn't know if you guys wanted to actually discuss what your plans are at this
What
point.
is the plan?
We could go into Mount Moon and look around, do stuff.
Oh, yeah. I got the mining equipment.
We can mine for fossils and other...
Yeah, because if we bring fossils back, they can animate them, right? Is that...
Actually, I could. Did I forget to tell you guys I'm a paleontologist?
You need the machine, but
Oh, yeah. I read a book.
Well, that and my Pokemon could use some more training, because there's no way I'm going to be able to deal with Flint right now.
Or you could take them. I believe in you.
Me too.
I'm not going to put my Pokemon in needless danger when I'm not certain of it, when I'm not sure I can win. That seems cruel.
You'd win.
says Mr. I have attacks that are super effective against his.
I only have one. It's not like I one-shot his Rhyhorn into a wall. I had to fight for that.
Right.
Well, technically, Spike had to fight for that, but his victory, we count our victories together. No one will ever separate us. Or I'll murder them. I said I'd stab for a Charizard. I'll stab for this Nidorino.
What do I know anything about Mount Moon?
Roll me a general education roll.
I got a 7. It's a mountain.
It's rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Awesome.
Okay, well, because it takes an hour for them to do their thing.
Yeah.
Could I go do my awesome survival thing, where I go take an hour and figure out, you know, what kind of Pokemon are present in the mountain, that kind of really awesome stuff that is useful for survival to do?
Yes, I will allow you to do that.
That's impressive.
And I feel like you probably do that very easily.
That's 11. Because it's a train,
Alright.
it becomes 13.
So let me ask you this: are you just searching the slopes, or are you?
Well, no.
going-
There's under survival. There's something that I can do.
Well, yes, but what I'm saying is I'm dividing those two areas into two different areas. So I'm saying, are you using this to go into the caves of Mount Moon, or are you doing the surface of Mount Moon?
I'm just gonna do the surface at this point because I don't want to go into the caves by myself.
That was really the question I was asking.
Do you want to risk life and death or not?
No, not because I'm fairly certain there are rock Pokemon here, and I would get my butt kicked if I was that sure about rock Pokemon. I'd go fight the gym leader.
That's probably pretty smart.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So takes half an hour to scout an area. All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So you search the area, and once I find my notes, you definitely, excuse me, you definitely see some signs that there's not much in the way of berry or apricot growth on the outer slopes. You do, however, see signs of Cubone and Onix activity on the outer slopes.
Holy crap.
I don't care about the Onixes. The Onixes freak me out, honestly.
Onyxes are impossible to catch. Dude, it took me forever to catch an Onix in Pearl. Oh my god, it took forever.
Video game. We got stats and we got dice we can roll. Anything is possible. I can catch a legendary with a Pokeball without even hurting them.
Whatever.
You rolling that one, you can do anything.
Any rate.
Right, Sasha?
Anyhow, I will take that awesome information and then go running back.
Okay. So she'll come back about the same time y'all's Pokemon are getting out of the...
Ding!
The nurse will come bring you guys.
Woo! Nidorino Sparrow! Yes, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I guess now I find out he's a Nidorino.
Yeah. Nidorino.
Alright.
Nurse?
Nurse. Yes?
Well, wouldn't he have evolved in front of you?
No, because he was
Because he
knocked
was knocked out.
Oh. Well, wouldn't he evolve after you release him back from the Pokeball? That seems weird to evolve.
Conscious.
Yeah, then you get, woo, which means he evolved while...
So they're conscious in the ball? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's not your Pokemon.
It looks like Spike. I mean, just a little bit bigger.
Oh. Your Pokemon obviously evolved.
All right.
This is a Nidorino.
High five.
Woo!
Nidorino.
He just got cooler.
Nidorino.
Aw, yeah. Come on, Nidorino. Let's go mess something up.
Cool. He is, however, significantly too big for you to pick up and carry around like you used to, but...
That's okay. I can still hug him. Poke. Ah, poison! Somebody call the doctor.
You have the Nidorino.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does he look like?
He looks like a big Nidoran male.
Oh, he does? Oh, okay.
He looks kind of like a rhino.
Oh,
Rhino.
he does.
Yeah, let me actually pull up the
That's cool.
actual picture of him. I'll show you.
Nidorino. He looks somewhat less bunny-like.
Yeah, he looks more.
Yeah, he
looks
goes
like
from cute to like
almost a rhino triceratops.
kind of looking thing
Yeah.
with bunny ears.
Yeah, but you know what? He is my buddy. He doesn't look like he's smiling, but he is.
Awesome.
All right.
It's my Spike.
So I scouted out the mountain edge. They're Onix and Cubone. About
10?
Yeah, you know what both of those are.
6.
8 is what you gotta hit.
One of these days, I'm gonna get above 6.
Well, I will because we all, Cubone is a ground type that wears its mother's skull on its head. It's weird. Yeah, we just it happens. And Onix is a big rock snake.
Rock snake would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's huge.
it is. It is gigantic.
They're big enough for multiple people to ride on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Hop
he wants
on
an
the
Onix.
Onix train. Boot boot.
I think they have rideable 5. Like, yeah.
Onix.
Which means 5 average-sized trainers can ride one.
Whee! That's how we're taking down Team Rocket. We just go right into their base on the Onix. Yay!
Well, it worked for Maldeeb. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bring the sandworms.
Ah! What is that on the horizon? Is that people riding an Onix? They're coming right at us.
So what are you guys doing?
Mount Moon?
It's mid-afternoon because y'all went to go challenge the gym leader first thing in the morning. So
Oh, okay. So maybe we sleep and then Mount Moon.
Well, we might want to. Oh, y'all with money actually probably want to buy some equipment, like
Yeah.
flashlights and supplies and stuff.
I need to get
in case
another,
we
right.
get trapped in the cave.
Pokeball.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let's go do that.
Alright.
yeah. Y'all go shopping.
Do you need Pokeballs?
I'm gonna replace the one I use.
I wouldn't mind having another Pokeball just in case.
Well, how many do you have?
I have one.
Really?
I spent
Okay.
like my last, almost my last dollar to get one Pokeball.
So in addition to the normal Pokemon stuff, there's a Pokemon and a general store.
got
The
another.
Thank you.
The Pokemon sells Pokeballs. They also sell Great Balls for 400. Potion. It's a
Higher
better
capture rate.
Pokeball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Potions, super potions, X attack, X defend, candy bars, and honey.
Honey, you can smear on a tree and attract a.
Yeah, it can be
A
used
Pokemon.
as bait.
Oh.
The general store has all the tier 1 berries, the cooking set, the running shoes, and the old rod.
Running shoes, you get to move.
Well, yeah, but ranks are also like $2,000.
Yeah, they're $2,000
Yeah,
bucks.
I don't have that much.
But the old rod's only 1,000.
I don't 1,000.
Yeah. What's the old rod do?
It lets you, if you have bait for it, it lets you go fishing for Pokemon.
Oh.
Because you can catch water types. I mean, I guess you could just wade into the water, but that seems a little messy. Also, slightly dangerous if you don't know
How
how to
much is
swim.
a flashlight?
Say 250 Poké dollars.
Flashlight, I want that. I'm gonna be less than that unless I can get a rod yet.
I mean, we're not really near any water right now.
Okay.
I mean, we've got...
You can probably wait till you get to Cerulean.
Yeah, and then pick one up. Because that's where the water gym is.
How many
Also-
Pokeballs do you have?
I have 4.
Okay. You only have 2?
I have 2 now, thanks to him.
I'm gonna buy you 1, give you up to 3.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And I'll take 4.
Good
I
to be
mean,
the
I'll
only girl
make
in the
myself
group,
up to 4.
Oh, yeah. I also
Yeah,
bought a potion and distilled it into patch cures.
Okay, so you have 3 potion patch cures.
So, like... Which are awesome, because that means, oh, we're out camping, or we gotta take them in. Alright, well, let me put 20 hit points on my guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Also, I can make revives now. So...
Which would be good since you guys are planning a long excursion into.
It's always good to have a... It's always good to have a mad scientist with you.
Right.
Just walking around with bottles of chemicals in my backpack. Da, 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 da.
One fall down a slope in Mount Moon and you become a supervillain.
That's how I become Giovanni.
Well, if I can manage to get another level, I can get the thing that where I just don't fall.
Right.
Like there's a thing in Survivalist.
I like the idea you go walk at a cliff, you hit the cliff, you go whoop.
Straight down it.
Like,
Well, no, like I take like reduced damage and like walking on stuff like that. I get like ridiculous bonuses and against being
that's not how I'm
pushed
looking at it. I'm
tripped
looking at it as you
and
walk
stuff
towards
like
the
that.
cliff and then you do this.
Right.
Because that's funnier.
Okay. So you guys are gonna head out that afternoon?
Or would you like to get an early start, or would you like to get a later start?
Let's get an early start.
Early start?
Yeah, let's rest one more night.
Okay.
Okay.
We can train, right?
Yeah, we can train in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, we train in the morning.
Okay.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. So no problems there.
We'll sleep in the provided Poke Center.
Yeah.
Since we are street urchins. But we're also Pokemon trainers.
Right.
We're urchin trainers.
Urchin trainers?
Street Pokemon. No.
Street Pokemon? Sounds like a Ditto who's been around the block too many times.
Oh.
I don't want that Ditto.
Ew. Because they can turn into anything.
Alright, so still 5 for training?
It's half their level plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so have still.
So, Nero, you've already gotten a lot.
So having 2 is still 1.
And you can train up to a number of Pokemon equal to your command rank.
Oh. So I can now train 4.
Right. At least you can train, what, 6?
I can train
train the reserves.
Train the reserves.
Which is a really nice ability.
Certainly
Yeah, it is
is.
nice. Alright, so I'm still at 5.
Okay, key levels. Let's deal with that in a minute.
So, we'll go ahead and hit pause on the recorder while you guys train up. Okay, so the next morning, this is after everybody has done their morning training with their Pokemon, and there was apparently quite a few leveling ups.
Yep.
So all that has been taken care of. You guys leave Pewter City and head out into the foothills of Mount Moon. Now, from what information you gathered from the museum the day before, Mount Moon is a spent volcano that is well known for meteor strikes. Local legend even holds that a giant moonstone originally brought the Clefairies here from the moon.
Because they're the Moonanites.
Apparently. And so they are sometimes seen within the caverns. I just hope when my voice is leaving that it will still be heard. So, the ultimate plan was for you guys to search the outer slopes and attempt to locate some Pokemon. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to go for the outer slopes and then probably go in after a while.
Yeah.
Because we're going to go...
As long as we don't get our...
We're going to go mining and
teeth
try
kicked
and,
in
like...
while we're out there.
Yeah,
we're
if
not
we
having
get
to
our...
go to the Poke Center.
Yeah, if we get our chicks kicked out
Oh,
on
wait.
the outside, we're screwed.
We ain't got a Poke Center. I'm a walking Poke Center.
Alright, so if you guys will go ahead and roll me either survival or Pokemon education, please.
Yes.
Well, okay,
the
yeah.
answer to that is yes. That's...
I got a 9.
10, 22.
7. More than 6.
Awesome.
I got 22.
Okay, yeah, even us together didn't
Yeah, wait.
beat you.
Yeah. So, do you have Terrain Walk Mountain?
Yes, I do. That's
Okay.
why I got a 22.
So,
It'd be a 20 otherwise.
you guys are having a hard time keeping up with Kaylee, who is bounding over these rocks like she's a freaking mountain goat. After some time,
I'm going to have Rattata out and with me on my shoulder.
okay, she goes down into a crevice, kind of hops up, and there's a second crevice. And as you guys are struggling your way to the bottom of the first crevice to kind of climb the next, she stops and looks around. You realize that there's a number of these crevices snaking away.
Uh-oh.
It takes you about a half second to realize that it's not crevices that you're walking in, it's Onix tracks.
Oh, F.
Whee! Boy, these crevices are deep.
And as these guys come making way more noise than you are, come climbing up the next side, stop to take a breath, there's making pebbles fall and everything. In response to the pebbles that are falling,
Onix.
the whole area kind of shakes a little bit.
Onix. We're in,
chop out!
we're in Onix tracks.
Yes, mountain walk.
And you all hear, "No." As somewhat ahead of you, you see an Onix rise from the stones. So, here is a crevice. Here's the crevice you guys just climbed out of. And here are the three of you. Right in the center of the two crevices. You said you had Machop out.
I did. Mm-hmm.
You have...
He has mountain walk.
I have Rattata on me, because he doesn't have Mountain Walk.
I'm gonna have Nero now. Because he makes me feel like I might be alive.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? The Onix has come upwards and is roaring.
8. Is it a threat?
Well, it is roaring threateningly, I would argue.
Okay.
I'm going to try to channel it.
Okay.
16.
Wait, Skip, did you do it on the first try this
I
time?
did.
Sweet.
Okay. Awesome.
So you can find out what dirt tastes like.
So the Chandler reaches out. Yeah, so you reach out into the Chandler, or to channel the Onix. You sense it. It is a female, level 9 Onix. Normally relaxed, but from what you gather from the contact, it is Onix mating season. And she is basically making these furrows in the ground to mark her territory to be more attractive to the prospective males. So, you definitely get the feeling that within the last hour she has driven off another female who has attempted to lay claim to this territory and seems perfectly willing to do the exact same to you guys.
It's mating season.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, she just read off a female. And she's not too happy that we're here.
What is wrong with you?
You gotta see the light in every situation. Otherwise, everything's really gonna go bad.
So that's what dirt tastes like.
So, what are you guys doing?
So, we can either fight her in her very annoyed state, or we can climb out of this territory that she has marked.
I'm open to suggestions.
What were we hunting? Cubones?
Well,
We're looking for Cubones. I'll send this.
I was like, oh.
We don't mean to disturb you.
The thing kind of stares at you for a few moments, almost unsure of how you're communicating with it. It will kind of communicate back to you that the Cubones kind of travel the whole area. They tend to use the shallow areas that the Onix has cut, so that they don't have to climb the higher rocks of the mountains. But she does not know where any specifically are right now.
She doesn't know where any Cubodes are. I was telling her we were looking for Cubones. It don't mean her no harm.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's normal.
Will you allow us to pass?
We have no interest in your mating ritual.
That's true.
We're just trying to get through here. That's it. You can mate all you want. Good luck with that.
We are small and squishy.
You tell me where that other female went. I'll make sure she leaves your territory.
Ooh.
Or never. You want that one? There you go.
Yeah. You know, you make that deal with the Onix, it will be more than happy to.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
It'll basically tell you guys that she drove it off essentially to the right and down the tunnels. And from what you gather, it was fleeing probably to a waterfall that's down maybe a mile from there.
I made a deal. We'll go after the one that was just in her territory, and she will let us pass.
All
In
right.
fact, she told me the direction that it went.
Which direction?
That way to the waterfall.
I mountain goat that way.
So yeah, so the Onix will
I take off like hell.
the Onix will let you guys run off then, as it seems completely happy to make that deal with you.
Okay.
It's like, suckers.
Way to go, Chandler.
We'll call you Chandler Bean.
Thank you.
All right.
I knew you'd go into that
Kudos
one.
for the Friends reference, but
Yeah, I knew you'd go into that one.
So you guys go for a decent amount of space. Hand me the lake. You run for
one lake.
maybe 2 hours or so, and you come across
Yeah, you guys are dying.
a rocky area with a small pond. There's water kind of trickling off. Not really what I would consider a waterfall, but certainly water trickling
Well,
areas.
Onixes are weak against water, so it is a waterfall to them.
At the edge of the waterfall is a somewhat wounded Onix, nursing its wounds. You do also see, making use of the
Awesome.
area,
You might see something awesome. Something good. Cubone.
is a small group of Cubones drinking at the water.
Aww. I want to pet them. I'm going to ignore the giant snake rock monster, and I'm going to go pet
And you
things.
guys are kind of coming from... There's a furrow that was kind of dug to basically right where the...
The waterfall is. Yep.
Yeah. You guys will have to kind of climb out of that furrow to get to the side, but you can see the Cubones.
Okay,
going
we're
up.
doing that.
And you guys still had your Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matchup got now.
Well, I mean,
so he's
If it takes me
Are you
long...
going to mountain goat your way up on the side, or... Since you're not stopped by any of this, you have mountain walks. So.
Yeah, I don't want to get run over by an Onix.
I'm assuming my Interrino could just burrow through and up.
Yeah, he's got burrow. What's
he's
his
got
burrow
burrow
speed?
3, which I assume is faster than trying to scale it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want to send him up there? Or?
I mean, I'll send him burrowing through.
Okay.
'Cause by the time I get up there...
So he's burrow.
I'll send Matchup up there too. He got mountain walk.
Boost him.
Doesn't bother.
So everybody is up on this side except for you two jokers who are...
Where's Squishy?
Okay.
Although I will be trying to make my way up.
Yeah,
'cause
me too.
I don't want him... I don't want the...
You guys both give me athletics.
Oh boy!
I'm doing some stealth.
Doing what?
I got a 10.
That's enough.
Yes.
Nice.
I got a 9.
That's enough.
Okay.
Sweet. Woo! The one time my rolling doesn't go bad.
So,
All right.
I
So
have,
as soon as these two fumble up the side of the cliff again...
I have a 13 in
Okay.
stealth because I have
So
not
let's
lost.
see if the Cubones see you. They're definitely going to see these two jokers.
And I'm fairly certain they're not going to see my Rattata either.
Probably won't see Machop.
Well, they're not gonna see Nidorino right now, but I need Arena. But
Yeah, so they don't see you guys. However, they will immediately upon the two of them climbing up, will turn around, Cubone, Cubone, and they're like hefting their clubs like they're.
Hi, Cubones.
They seem somewhat annoyed that you aren't like backing down.
But they're so adorable. I want to hug them.
Cubone.
You'll handle the match up, the Cubones. I'll take your. I'll send match up against the.
Cubone.
So you're gonna walk towards the Cubones with your arms open?
Well, I'm doing it like that, but I'm assuming Nidorann's gonna be burrowing underneath, so that if they decide, hey, we're gonna come fight you, Nidoran come out and be like, "What's up, yo?"
Okay. And so where you're headed over to the
Onix.
Onix? Alright.
With Machop.
So you get to the edge of the water.
Mm-hmm.
As you and Machop get to the edge of the water, the Onix like raises itself up threateningly.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it looks like it's suffered injuries, but does not appear to be missing any hit points at this time.
Okay.
What are you doing? You and Rattata are hiding.
Being smarter than the rest of us.
I'm just gonna move up. Like, I'm just gonna keep up with him, but be all stealth and sneaky down, just in case bad stuff happens.
So, as you get over there, the Onix will rise up and roar at you and use Harden to increase its defense.
Because it's gonna need it.
Yeah.
When it gets low kicked. Low kicked?
So Onix is +1 defense CS. See, the Cubones don't have anything that they're going to do in range, so they're just going to wait for you to come a little closer. And then we're going to start combat, because both creatures are going to defend their territories.
So I pull some food. Can I try and charm them?
You can try.
Okay. That is 7, 9, 14.
Okay. You have calmed them from hostile to threatening.
Okay. I want to be friends. I don't want to be enemies.
So what is everybody's speed?
I am 13 and Spike is 12.
Anybody faster than 13?
My Zippo. Zippo's at 15.
Zippo was fast.
So it's Rattata, Gus. Who's after 13?
I have 10.
12.
I'm at 10.
12 is Nidorino.
12 is
You
Nidorino.
can just put Spike if you want.
Who after 12 we have 10s.
I'm at 10.
So we've got you're at 10 and
Machop is at 10.
So Machop and Kaylee.
And then I'm at 9. Jam's at 9.
Then Tam. Then the Cubones. And then Onix. I again forgot to get that damn
Board that lets
board.
you, yeah. Oh well.
Alright, so Rattata. The
Oh,
Cubones are like slamming their bones around and kind of barking at Gus, but none of them have like rushed him yet.
None of them rushed him. I'm not going to start a fight yet.
Okay.
Because I can do quick attack and go whenever the fuck I feel like going.
That's
Alright.
true.
Gus.
Well, I mean, if they're not like trying for me, I know what he's here for. He's for he's here for an Onix. I'm just trying to hang out with some Cubone, so I'm gonna sit down with Pokemon food and let Nidoran come up and
Okay.
just kind of hang out.
You may attempt another charm check.
14 again.
Awesome. They are now cautious. They kind of stop barking at you as you sit down and just are looking at you quizzically like they're not sure what the hell's going on. What's Nidorino going to do?
He's gonna sit next to me.
Okay, so you're going to have him burrow up out
Yeah,
of
he's
you now?
more open. Just start munching
Okay.
a little bit.
Machop?
Not every. I remember what you said. Not every encounter must be a fight.
Doesn't have to be.
And maybe one of the Cubones agree to come with us.
Low kick.
Bye, Onix.
Bye! Okay.
So the Machop just kind of stalks up. The Onix looks down at it, roars. Machop just BAM!
The Cubones go, nah, we're not a part of this.
14.
I'm just gonna say one thing.
AC2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye!
So what's its
It was
size?
already hurt.
6.
Well, it didn't have any
So-
It
hits.
was 12, it
yeah,
goes 14. You're looking at 4d10 plus 15.
Which one
Okay.
was already hurt.
So
It's injured.
4d10 plus 25.
No, 40-10 plus 30 because my attack's at 15.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
4d10 plus 30.
You wanted to catch this thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just knocked it into orbit.
Mm.
Eh,
My
maybe not.
God.
This Onix has a butt ton of
That's what I
defense.
figured.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's see. 9, 10, 18, 23 plus 30 is
53.
53.
53 minus 24
Hang on a sec, hang on.
is 29, and times and a half that is 45. Yeah, you KO it.
Yeah, with something like that, because you're not sure.
The Cubones
Do
go,
So, yeah,
the lower attack.
He ends up low kicking it. The Onix falls into the lake and sinks to the bottom.
It's gonna drown.
oh, I don't want it to drown.
There's nothing we can do. We
Too
can't
late.
lift the damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so as soon as that happens, the Cubones lose their shit.
I assumed.
Because that was just a massive amount of murder.
Yeah, you kept your promise. It's never gonna be in her territory again.
Yeah,
Oops.
it definitely won't.
Even with a 24 defense, that was a one-shot kill.
Yeah. Look,
Low
small
kick.
attack first to figure things out.
Alright,
learning.
so Kaylee, what you got?
Definitely.
You saw the Onix has gone into the water. The Cubones are losing their minds. They have instantly shifted back to hostile after seeing that unmitigated act of murder.
It wasn't me. It was him.
So they're going to attack.
They're
or-
gonna hurt somebody. They are looking at the Machop with like,
death in their eyes.
yeah, like, bitch, you came in here and started some shit. And
Okay.
Oh my god.
actually, that was even at a 28 defense, and that was still a one-shot kill on that Onix.
So, how long would it be till the Onix would drown?
No telling.
We can't lift it.
We can't lift it, but we've got digging tools and burrowing animals. We could try and dig holes in the water and have the water
And
drain
drain the
out.
lake.
Because I don't want to just like, I don't
If
want
you
the
drain it
murder of a
into
Pokemon
the-
on my hands.
If you drain it into the groove that's already been cut.
I don't want to I don't want to just have the murder of random Pokemon on my hands.
Okay,
So-
you know what? I will let that be your actions for next turn. Well, Kaylee gets to take her turn now.
Since we don't want to drown the Onix, let's go
The danger is
Paris.
the type of advantage.
Yeah, especially when you catch something.
So where's Paris?
I didn't know, so Tam didn't know.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, and we don't have that much Pokemon.
2,
Like
3, 4.
our character, well, my character does, but
Mhm.
like you've got what?
I'm gonna
2
throw
in
him
Pokemon education.
Paris over
Yeah.
there.
You know that's a
Uh-huh.
Pokemon, but
Mhm.
beyond that,
Pass.
Paris, try and knock the dirt between the lake and the groove down.
Pass. He looks confused.
He's got burrow.
Yeah, but he's not sure. He's seemingly confused as to what you're asking him for.
Dig.
Paris starts digging at the ground. He'll burrow in. Go ahead and give me a perception roll for Paris.
Okay. Got pretty good perception. It's 10.
Okay, so Paris starts digging into the as the area where he gets into where the water's being held back starts flowing out. He wisely steps to the
back.
side
Yeah.
and
Yeah, do that.
is digging a little bit more.
I assume I can notice that, so I'm not like, oh yeah, just jump in the hole.
Right. So Tam,
I will actually send out Weedle to help because he has dig as well.
he has
A
burrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you calling back Machop?
Yes.
Alright, where's your Weedle?
Going to the other side to help.
Well, I need the icon.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do, don't you? Okay, sorry.
So you're going that side?
Yes.
So, Weedle. Ding, 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 ding. And yeah, that's not as thin, so the Weedle is not going to have the same problem. So, okay, yeah, the Cubones.
Come on, Cubone, help us. We're trying to save the Onix.
Yeah, the Cubones don't know what the hell's going on. But you know, the last person they saw, the Cubones are going to rush, rush Tam there.
Yay.
Nidorino will be able to make an attack of opportunity on one Cubone if he wants to.
I don't want Tam to get murdered. Is it a struggle attack against him?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible for him just to, like, keep him away?
Not really. Because he's... He could try a hinder on him, which would slow him and would prevent that one from getting to him this turn.
Okay, what is that?
It is... You and the target make opposed athletics checks. If you win, he's slowed and -2. So athletics is 3 dice for a Cubone.
I think I win.
I don't know. I got a 17.
10, 18, 19.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So only 2 of the Cubones will get to... will be able to get to Tam this turn. So...
Is he adjacent to me?
Yeah.
Can you get the frame guard?
For you, yeah.
Oh, okay, so if they were attacking me, then...
Yeah, they're attacking...
Oh, okay, so that... Alright.
Yeah, because the idea is that he is covering you.
Gotcha.
Or whoever's adjacent. What is your best either physical or speed evade?
1.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So they are both going to bone club upside your head.
Okay.
They need 6s. There's a critical and a hit. Alright, so the hit
Tam.
is going to be 14, 24, plus 4 is 28 before your physical resist.
Owie.
And then, 28
Okay.
before your physical resist. And then the critical
Okay.
is 6 and 10. So that's 16 plus 20 is 36 plus 4 is 40 before your physical resist.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yep.
So yeah, the Cubones just leap on top of Tam and just beat him unconscious with their bone clubs.
Okay.
Ow.
Since I'm just having
And so you got reduced to 0, so you're at... should be 3 injuries.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Can I jump in front of them and be like, no, stop tagging?
No, you've already had your turn to act, so no, not yet.
But next
Next turn you can,
because
yeah.
I assume I'm top of the round.
Yeah, because if she chooses to act for Rattata.
I think I am, because he can just dig, right? Or does he stop digging when Rattata does things?
Yeah, since we're in combat, he's not going to have any effect while...
Okay, that's fine. Well,
Alright, so Rattata's top of the round.
yeah,
We're
let's...
going to take an action with him.
Yeah, I'm going to, because honestly, this needs...
Not exactly the way you planned it, huh?
No.
Plus, that was a pretty awesome one-shot. I'm not.
It was. Note to self. Ground types and rock types need to avoid the low kicks
Kick.
first.
Karate chop first.
Yeah,
Potato.
karate chop first.
Quick attack!
Not no kick.
Mhm.
Right. Made my chop feel good though.
Yeah. My chop just kicked.
It's a normal attack, so yeah he'll...
No, he's not. He's just ground,
Yeah, rock type resistant to it.
but you miss. So,
I miss horribly.
all right. So
You just... Even, like... Just
yeah, one just
misses.
whiffs.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright, Gus.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in front of where Tam's landing. Try and calm him down from
Okay.
killing.
If you do that, the Cubone will get one swat at you for.
Just letting me.
Sure. Okay.
I assume Nidoran will be adjacent when he does that.
Yeah. So you can friend guard it.
Right.
So 16 will hit,
Very easily.
and it'll be 10, 14, or no, sorry, 12, 16 before you resist.
There I am. 16.
Minus your defense.
So that puts me at 9, and then
So it's
move
5, and then you get resist. Oh no, wait, your defense is what?
7.
7. Okay, so yeah, 9. Half of that's 4.
That is a good move. That's a good ability.
Friend guard is really good.
Is that one of your cheerleader things?
Yeah, it's,
He
I
can-
drop 2 tutor points and teach him.
Yeah.
Friend guard.
That's cool.
Okay, Nidorino.
Well, I'm assuming I can. Like, are they going to keep attacking?
Yeah, they're pretty enraged right now.
Can I charm them at all?
You can try.
Okay. Well, we'll attempt it. Worst case scenario, Nidorino has to go wreck them. 13.
13. They're not enraged anymore, but they're certainly still hostile and are going to keep fighting.
Okay.
Well, we'll still keep digging.
Yeah, because that was the last story you gave
Okay.
him.
he's in the dirt. He doesn't know what's going on. No.
Alright, so Machop's been recalled. Kaylee? Oh wait, was Nidorino going to make any actions?
He will. I'll tell him to hold in case they don't attack, but if they do,
Okay.
go ahead.
Alright, so Kaylee?
I'm gonna do the accuracy training.
On Rattata?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Tam is unconscious and having a bad time of it.
Yep.
Yeah, some lumps and bruises. Don't worry, I've got a bunch of patch cures. I can get you back up.
So the Cubones are going to go. So, yeah, the Cubones are still hostile at the moment. This Cubone is going to swing at Nidorino. These two are going to swing at Gus.
Okay, well then.
Nidorino, what is...
His best is a 4, I believe.
Okay, so he misses the Bone Club.
Yep.
Next one is going to try and Bone Club you.
My best is 2.
That Bone Club will work. That's not a... So 17, 21 before your defense.
21 becomes 14, becomes 7 from friend guard.
Friend guard, yep. Friend guard doesn't take an action; it just is,
No,
right?
he had now. If I were across the room, it wouldn't do shit. But
Right.
as long as I'm adjacent to him, he's like kind of covering up and keeping him from hitting.
All right,
before.
and then the guy in the end of the line is going to headbutt you.
No.
Headbutt will hit, but no secondary effect. 4 and 10 is 14, 18 total.
18, 11.
So 5.
What would be 6? Because 12 would make, because I have to round down.
Right.
Because then it becomes 6. Instead of 5. Because if it were 12, then it becomes 6. But because it's 11, I have to round down. Because it becomes 5.5. So it becomes 5 reduced.
Right, okay, yeah.
So I take 6 instead.
Okay. Alright, so that was the Cubones. Onix is dead and drowning. Rattata.
I'm actually not gonna, actually thought it was a genius fucking idea. So Rattata's not gonna take an action this turn.
Okay. Gus?
I'm still trying to charm them from
Go for it.
from killing people. That is 11, 14?
Yeah, they still don't seem to quite be feeling you.
No?
No.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna move into the, well, I'm gonna, like, back away however far I can without getting,
About there without taking any attacks.
okay, and then I'm gonna basically just start letting Nidorino beat the hell out of them.
Okay.
To show them that, you know what, I was being nice, now I'm gonna beat you up. Because you don't
Okay.
listen.
So Nidorino,
Yeah, he's gonna double kick, he's gonna move to the middle,
move to the middle.
and he's gonna double kick that middle one.
Okay.
7,
They're looking at a 3 evade.
Yeah, it'll hit because that's a 6, and then because I had to strike twice, and there's a nat 20.
Nice.
So.
And this is fighting against ground. No special.
So it's technically 3d6 because I had to do the.
Right.
Okay, so it's 3d6, and then it was 13 we added on last time?
Ouch.
15, 28, 35.
35 minus 17 is 20, is 18.
Then gets double because
They're ground, not
Oh,
rock.
not ground, not rock, right.
So, yeah. he's
Still a lot
not
of pain.
Alright, Kaylee.
I'm gonna give the my training to Paris.
Mm-hmm.
So let me know when 4 is in the initiative.
After
correct?
everybody.
Oh, I guess I could have excited Nirina. I wouldn't do anything else.
So he goes
Yeah.
last of the round. Okay.
Well, no, you tried to charm.
Right. I charmed.
Okay, the Cubones. So, the 2 Cubones that did not headbutt last turn are going to headbutt Nidorino.
Uh-huh.
The one that headbutted will Bone Club.
Okay.
So here's 2 headbutts. Alright, he's already active this round, so the flinch doesn't matter. But he will be hit twice.
Okay.
So first hit is 19.
Uh-huh.
Second hit is 24.
So 19 becomes 4 for my defense. And 20, what?
24.
24 becomes 9. So that one also becomes 4, so I take 8.
And the Bone Club will hit as well, would also flinch, but you don't give a shit.
Right.
18, that's 22.
22 becomes 7.
Okay. Now it's 4.
15 defense helps.
2, 3, 4. Paris! Scratch.
This person goes scratching like
God!
Paris! Because I just realized how they're lined up, and I'm like, I'm stupid. Why aren't I doing this?
Right.
So, first one.
And he's got +2 to all these, so that's
Okay.
We
yeah,
should
that's
hit.
yeah.
Their evade is 3.
It's regular 2.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
As long as you,
Yes.
yeah, even if you roll, you have to roll 3 or above.
yes,
Okay, so all 3 hit.
and it's a D8 plus 20.
Mm-hmm.
27.
So that first one takes 10. Middle one
28.
takes 11. And last one
23.
takes 6.
Paris.
Yeah, they seem kind of pissed off about that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I tried to charm them. Tried to
Right.
calm them down.
Mhm.
Now they're getting their teeth kicked in.
Alright, Rattata.
Paris just went.
Well, it's a new round. Paris goes at the end of the.
Mhm.
So I can either use Rattata now or wait till
Paris.
the end of the round.
Yeah, because this is a new round.
Gotcha.
So, is Rattata active?
That's neat. That is very neat. Yeah, you got the little bird flying.
Yeah. Little Pidgeys.
Actually, I think in the show it is little Pidgeys fly around the head.
Yes. Rattata is going to use his quick attack on the one that's adjacent to Paris.
Okay. So you do not get flank bonus because you two are touching each other.
Crap.
Physical evade is 3.
Well, he's got a.
What's the normal AC?
It's normally AC 2.
So he needs a 5 to hit.
He's already got 5 because my normal training gives
Yep.
him a +1. So
So this one.
so it's 2d6 plus 18.
Not bad.
It's the dice plus 1 is what he'll end up taking. So he'll take another 6. Ground types have a lot of defense,
Yeah, they
typically.
do.
I know. That's...
Alright. Gus?
How bad are... What's the worst looking one?
The one in the middle has suffered 1 injury.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm considering throwing a ball.
Yeah, I am too, because then we can reduce the number of them. I'll keep fighting for right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go with the one and.
So you're good. This is you, not.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna excite.
Okay. Go, Nidorino, go.
Whoa, you can do it, buddy. Kick them in the face since they wouldn't listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
You want to
go.
kick them in the ear if they didn't listen.
Hush, dead boy.
Oh, sorry.
I should accidentally kick you into the filling new lake so you drown in it. He'll kick the one on the left to me.
So this one?
Yeah.
My brother's saying this shit.
13 on the double kick will hit on the first. And what's there?
3.
3? No. So I'll hit once.
Nope.
6 plus 7 is 13.
Point of damage.
Good job.
Nero kicks him hard, and Cubone just like blocks it with the stick.
That's all right.
All right, Kaylee.
Uh
The Weedle is now no longer seen. It's continuing to dig down.
oh. It's probably going to go.
Can we all swim? Yeah, they can swim.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not digging anywhere close to the water edge.
It's just digging straight.
I think
It's
that's
made a hole.
It'll never come back out. You gotta get it returned. Or he's gonna lose
Oh
his
god, that
Weedle.
means we're gonna have to dig really, really far.
Mhm.
Well, I've already acted, so
it's all you gotta
It's
dig
Kaylee's
one.
turn.
So,
Well, yeah, it's my.
Yeah, no, it's only like 3 meters down.
Yeah.
At this
right.
point.
Hey, Weedle, can you stop doing that for a second?
Still got 5 more Weedles. 5 more.
Let me think.
Poor dead Onix, y'all.
Is ground
I'm
strong
gonna.
against poison?
I don't think so.
'Cause I think it's rock I'm thinking of.
I'm gonna get my.
Poison. Yeah, ground is strong defensively against
Okay.
poison.
But they can still be poisoned, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot to use poison point. That's why.
I'm going to give my training to Paris again.
Okay. Alright, and then the Cubones go.
Mm-hmm.
So this Cubone is going to whip around and try and beat Paris.
No, not my Paris.
He headbutted last time, so he's going to bone club this time.
Okay.
That misses. I didn't even roll high enough on the
Cool.
flat. Then these two are going to try and bone club Nidorino. Nope. There's one.
Okay, well, the one that hit me is going to get poisoned.
I actually don't think you can do that because it's a wheel. He has the wieldable keyword. He's not touching you. He's hitting you with a weapon.
Oh.
if he headbutts you, then I think you could, right?
Yeah.
So I could have done it last time. All right.
Yeah, let me double check that. I don't know what that keyword actually means. Okay, no, you can still word it.
Okay.
Poison him. Ooh. 30 before,
30 becomes 15 becomes 10.
that's, well, hold on, that's ground
Versus poison.
versus poison. Where are you, poison? Yeah, you're weak to that, so.
Bone Club is a ground type?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Apparently.
All
So, what did, I
It
did
got
30.
reduced down to 10.
So
so
reduced down to 10, so 15 is
Okay.
what you're looking at. And then he's poisoned. So that's this guy is poisoned. Okay. Now it's Paris's turn.
Paris, 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 Paris.
Paris! Okay. And he runs through him, scratching along all the way. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Definitely.
Whoop. Come back here, you go. Yes.
Okay. Damage on the first one.
What am I doing? It's D8 plus 20. Sorry.
D8 plus 20.
Yeah.
So it's the dice
26.
plus 3. So 9. So he is at
5.
That's
he's
5.
at 14.
And 5.
He's at Okay. Rattata? Any action from Rattata this turn? So I'm good at the hit points. You're not supposed to know that.
Well, I mean, we could in the video you can see the bar.
Right.
Sorry.
You know how close you are.
I don't mean to look at them.
I just don't have a GM screen.
What? You mean they don't have those for the Pokemon game?
I just haven't made one yet. I have to make everything for this damn game. That's what you get for playing fan-made games. Is they don't have things you can buy. Curse you.
I mean, technically, you did have to buy that book.
I didn't. I printed it out. I chose to pay to print out the 450 fucking page rule book for $60.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get Rattata to
Ridiculous.
do his quick attack on the guy that's right there.
Okay. You do have a flank on this guy, so
Awesome. Well, I don't
doesn't matter.
need it, but yeah. 6 plus 18 is 6 and 18 is
24.
24.
Minus 17 is 7.
Woo, dummy.
So he's injured once. Alright, Gus.
Yeah, I'm recalling Nidoran and throwing Meowth out.
Where's Meowth going?
Meowth has Scratch.
Yes, he does.
Let's see. Meowth has Overland 5. Unfortunately, Paris is sitting right in the way.
Well, you can still do because you have.
He has to
1,
go
2,
straight.
3.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Scratch is a straight line.
Oh, Scratch
Yeah.
is a straight line?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Probably. I'm not
Sorry.
Can I not hit Paris if I want scratching through? Because I have 5, I can get through Paris. I just
It's not a friendly power. If you run through him, you're gonna hit him. Make a hit against him. Yeah, powers that have the keyword friendly can ignore hitting friendlies.
okay. Then put me in front of third dude. I forgot I have him. Put me in front of the guy at the end.
Like here?
Yeah, so that we're both getting flank bonuses.
Right.
And then can I still throw a Pokeball?
No, because
Okay.
your action was recalling.
Okay.
Now,
I'm considering throwing a Pokemon. So.
if Meowth's initiative is lower than yours, he still gets an attack because this is an
Yeah, he
unofficial.
goes on 11.
Okay, so swing with him.
He is going to bite. No. He's going to fake out.
The guy at the end?
Yep.
Okay.
A 19 will do it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he's automatically flinched because the beginning of the he basically just used it one time.
Right.
But he's automatically flinched and I do 2d8 4 7 plus 8 15 plus 10, so 25.
And is that a special or a...
It
Physical.
is physical.
Okay, so that is 8. And he is flinched.
It's just nice to be able to be like, nope, you're not doing anything.
Alright, Kaylee.
I'd go for the... If you're going to throw a ball, go for the one in the middle.
I'm going for the one in the middle.
He's been poisoned and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was the one on... I don't remember which one. The one in the middle is the worst off, though.
Alright.
That's all I know. Or last time I looked. That should hit.
19, so...
Yep.
Go Pokeball!
Awesome. So, let's see. My Pokeball...
You know, Tam, we should have just beat up the original Onix. You could have done that in one shot. As I'm looking over, I'm like,
He the one shot the original Onix, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so minus 22.
You want an Onix?
It's 78.
Just threaten it with a low kick. I'll do it.
Get in the ball!
I'll do to you what I did to the other one.
25. So that is 93. It has 1 evolution, so that doesn't change. And an injury, so 98% capture rate.
I don't botch it.
Yeah.
You catch a Cubone.
Woo!
Alright, so the Cubones go now.
Well, one of them.
Oh yeah, the one that's not
Yeah.
Flinch.
on Meowth.
And then I'm gonna start biting him and hoping I flinch him again.
So
Flinch,
yeah,
flinch, flinch.
that one is gonna headbutt Paris since he's right there on him.
Oh, crap. Poor Paris.
And Paris gets flinched, so... But
Uh-oh. Okay.
You didn't try with Rattata this turn, did you?
No, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I used Rattata this turn.
Headbutt.
Either way.
5, 15, 19 before his defense.
19, so 8.
And it is Rattata's turn if you want to take an action round.
Yeah, let's
Ready when you are.
I got a great idea, dude.
What?
Okay,
Let's hear it.
but I'm worried. If I use tackle,
Uh-huh.
he'll get knocked, what, here?
He gets knocked 2 meters, so he'd be knocked basically on top of...
Either on top of Tam or into the thing.
Well, Tam is basically laying half hanging off the edge of that ridge. Right
So
now.
I'll kill Tam if I do that. So let's
yeah,
not
you
do...
probably
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just do quick attack. Because I thought I had a great idea, but yeah, let's not do that then.
Yeah, you don't want to hunt dangerous Pokemon on top of the already unconscious dude.
Yeah, let's do that. Quick attack.
Yeah.
Crit!
I'll do it.
Crit, bitch!
Good thing you didn't tackle him. Because you would have killed him.
Probably.
You would've
He
killed...
He was actually prevented from doing it, so he did take poison damage last turn.
Ha.
Wow, I
And you
suck.
roll again,
Alright.
and re-roll it twice.
Still, additional damage.
So
So that's 9
9.
plus double the modifier.
double the mod, so 8 and 8 is 16.
16, so you're up to 36.
Plus 10.
46.
Jeez, that's good.
Minus 7 is 39, minus 10 is 29. Yep, he's knocked out.
So you can have the one that you poisoned.
No, that was the one.
That was the one that was poisoned.
Oh, okay.
So he's
Well, that's
gone.
good. That way you don't have to cook
He's
up an
caught.
antidote.
Yeah, well, I'm not... I don't think I'm really going to bother catching the other one.
And, Kaylee's turn.
Not me?
Oh, sorry.
I was like...
Yeah,
Your turn, Gus.
Dude.
We'll see. Okay. You know what? Here's what we'll do. If Meowth does not knock him out in this hit, then I'm going to throw a Pokeball at him.
Okay.
So Meowth will move over. Yeah.
And bite him.
Yep. I'm assuming I hit. That was an 8.
Yeah.
That's 6, 14, 24.
24 minus 7 is 17 is 7.
Still up?
He is not happy about that.
I got into exact 1.
Dude, you should catch him.
I have to throw a Pokeball.
It's-
I have to, because that's an exact 1.
Yeah,
I have
that's
to.
totally.
You want me to reroll? Because that's between an 8 and a 20.
Yeah, go ahead and reroll that.
That's a 17.
Alright, blink. And so yeah, he's auto caught.
Woo!
We got Cubones.
Cubone
Got
power!
matching Cubones.
Yeah, we should tag battle with them.
Awesome. So we're gonna have to pause here for leveling up and getting Pokemons. Alright, so there was a stupid amount of leveling up, including the evolution of Weedle into Kakuna. And now we're going to figure out how the hell these guys are going to try and stop the Onix from drowning.
Well, I've got the mining tools,
Mm-hmm.
so I assume if you have if you have Onix, if you have Machop, because I know I gotta figure Machop's gotta be better at mining than me. It's gotta have better strength than I do.
Yeah, I'll recall Kakuna,
Okay.
and I'll bring out Machop.
And I'll have Nidorino helping to burrow.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys can drain enough out of this little watering hole to at least get Onyx's head above water. So, once it's no longer fainted, it's unlikely to drown.
Good.
Very few other things are going to eat an Onix.
Very few things are going to go near the Onix. Alright. Good job, guys. I think we can go back to the Poké Center.
Okay.
What are you looking at us like
Okay.
that for? What?
Just got hit by a couple of Cubones.
Yeah, like this one.
When did you get a twin brother and a twin sister? Because there's like 4 of you.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna.
know the Poke Center isn't going to be able to do
I
anything
know.
with him, right?
Well,
I'm
I'll have
good.
him have a night's rest at least.
We can keep going. I'm fine. Really?
All right.
All right.
You
Well,
say so.
if he's okay, I mean,
You guys can't keep going back to the Poke Center
Yeah.
every 20 minutes anyway.
yeah.
I guess.
we
Well,
really
we can
can't.
take extended actions and like heal the injuries on our Pokemon, right?
Mhm.
Because I've only got one on Nidorino, and I'll put a patch cure on him.
Yeah.
And now, only 10 down.
My new Cubone has had an injury on him, correct?
Cubone. Yeah. All of the Cubones you guys just had got, both of the Cubones had an injury on it.
Okay. Well,
Well, I assume mine did. I don't have 2 on mine. But I'm down to 1.
well
Okay, because it didn't get hit by a major hit.
Mm-hmm.
They got whittled down.
It's got to actually hit 0 if it's not hit by a major hit to get the second one.
Right.
Because it's every 50%.
all right. Well, I'll use my extended action to get rid of its.
Okay, so you guys take some time and treat your Pokemon.
Can I heal myself?
Mhm.
Can I use action points to remove an injury from myself?
Yes, you may.
I'll do that.
Ow.
That's more. Alright, I'm going to wrap this bruise from the Cubone.
And this one, I can't see anymore, guys. It's alright. I'm an Onix. Just goes falls in the hole. Like, I think he needs to go to a hospital. Any fossils in this room?
It's not a room. But if you would like to make your
Luck
your
roll.
luck roll or your pickup roll for Meowth.
Yeah.
Well, you
What
do your
was the
pickup roll
Meowth
for Meowth.
page? Do you remember?
It's on here. I think it's 310. Let me check. 310.
I want to do the luck roll this time because Skip got to do it last time.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
got to do it last.
So it was 310.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go ahead and do yours.
Meow. Got a 19.
That's a good one.
He gets a random held item.
Ooh.
Dude, you should roll like a 17 because then we could get like stones.
Look,
Evolution
Meowth
stones.
comes back with what Meowth wants to bring back.
I know, but I'm just telling you. Roll 17.
Mm-hmm. Paper towel, please.
Yeah.
Let's see. What are we looking at here? 20. Okay. Wow. So he comes back with a life orb.
What? That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. The way the life orb works is whenever the holder deals direct damage, the damage is increased by 5 points. And then the holder loses hit points equal to 1/16 of their max
So you're trading your own life for
to do damage.
Meowth brings back some of the coolest things. I don't really want to put that on any of my guys right now, so I'm
16.
just gonna.
What was the page?
462.
Damn, y'all are lucking out at this watering hole.
Well, I mean,
And it was, sorry.
good karma.
16.
16 is a restorative.
I like the idea that Meowth just like wanders off and grabs like random cool things. And like, hey, what's up? I found this.
He goes down under the watering hole, steals it from the unconscious Onix.
Mine. Me.
You won't be needing this.
Yeah. Mine now. Way to go, Meowth. You're so cool.
Yeah, he just robs from the dead. That's super cool.
That is
No,
super
I don't
cool.
need it
So
anymore.
the way now that I'm third level with 0 experience, and I have to get
Correct.
10 more to get to 4th.
Yes.
Is that kind of how it goes?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Comes back. You guys
because
find
you
a
had
burn
the
heal.
you hit because the experience.
Right.
Awesome.
What?
I found,
Burn heal.
I found a burn heal. Apropos of nothing.
We're good at things.
You never know.
Right.
I
Maybe
could,
that last Onix got beat the hell out of some trainer with a life orb and
The burn you.
Maybe it was on the Cubone we didn't capture.
Oh.
we didn't capture you, so you got robbed.
We captured the other two. We just jacked you. Thank you for all your stuff. Goodbye.
Wow.
Alright, so, I guess we go tell the other Onix that, we took care of that other Onix.
I'm not going anywhere near that other Onix.
Yeah, you guys can pass now. Just run.
Run. Very
Thank
fast.
you! Ah! What are you talking about? I'll send Reno in there. Don't kick the hell out of it. No, he'll low kick it. Just send him a chop and a low kick.
Low kick is so fucking abusive against Onyxes, man.
Yeah.
Because it's just
That's
so
bad.
Being
ridiculously
so heavy just screws them. Could you imagine some of the legendaries that are super big? Like Registeel or Registeel?
Alright.
And Registeel's weak to because it's a steel type, right?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so you guys continue on up the slopes. Get well past the mating area for the Onyxes. And shortly before dark, you will find a cave entrance in the side of the mountain. Looks cleared up. Pretty deep cave entrance.
Alright.
Do we want to go in or do we want to camp outside?
I feel like camping outside would probably be a better idea.
Because it's night.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's camp.
I'm going to use my ridiculous survival to find us a good spot to camp and, you know, make sure we're not going to get jacked.
By random mating Onyxes.
Apparently not.
Oh, we're gonna get jacked by random mating Onyxes.
Yes, we are.
Great.
9.
Yeah.
9.
Frankly, the slope on the outside is just too steep right here. Your best bet, you think, is
Just
actually camping inside the lip of the cave.
Alright. Go inside.
Let's go inside.
Good need to
So you
read
look inside.
Mm-hmm.
There definitely seems to be like somebody's used this for a camping area before. There's not any remains of anything, but there are actually 3 large rocks. It's like they had been kind of like with somewhat flat tops positioned next to each other, like they were kind of sitting around a fire pit or something. Most of the area is pretty clear.
I got a bad feeling about those rocks.
Well, do you want me to scout?
I mean, you can if you want. I'm comfortable just camping.
Alright, I'm going to scout the inside just to make sure, like, what kind of things. Okay, I'm significantly less sucky now. 15.
Okay. You scout. The tunnels go on for a good ways, but they do seem to mostly go up higher into the mountain, but significantly deeper. You're guessing most of the. You don't see any signs of Zubats, which is a little unusual.
Yeah, that is unusual.
But you do see indications that may indicate that geodudes and clefairies are.
Clefairy.
I hate those things.
I love clefairies.
I'm gonna send Nidorino in there to double kick every single one of them.
Right. But yes, there is some indications that geodudes and clefairies call this place home.
Okay. Alright, well, let's set camp up then.
Alright.
You also would think this would probably be good areas to. These tunnels would be decent areas to dig for fossils and whatnot.
Well, if we set up camp, do you want to dig for fossils for a little while before we go to sleep?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a trainer and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole.
Alright, so
Let me hold on.
it's a
I'm
survival
gonna let
roll.
my chop.
Yeah, I gotta
send
find it.
that.
Right. But for some reason, it's not like.
In survival?
Yeah, it doesn't talk about it in the survival section, so I gotta go to the survival section to find out the
Page number.
reference to that. Yeah, 216. I really like this game, and they did a lot of great things well, but it can sometimes be difficult to find what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Alright, Go ahead and toss your survival check.
That's pretty good.
17.
Not quite good enough.
Not quite.
No, 18 is the DC for finding.
Wait.
Well, it's cave. So I don't
Do
think
you not have any pluses?
Not for cave.
Oh yeah, because you're a mountain girl, aren't you?
Mountain.
Caves are a different area.
Yep.
If you're digging on the mountain.
Do I get any bonuses for paleontology?
So, you dig. No. Paleontologist just helps you identify what's found.
Right.
So, you go digging for a while. A few hours. It's late in the night. When you find something pretty hard in the cave wall. It's definitely a stone of a distinctly different color than what you're looking at. You're kind of working your way out. And you're like, oh, awesome. Maybe this is a fossil. And you dig around. By the time you're done, you've unearthed roughly a fist-shaped or sized gray stone with a lot of park marks and almost crater-looking things in it.
Click.
Not a fossil?
It is not, but you may make your paleontologist check to.
What is that based off of?
It,
I'm assuming medical because it's a research thing.
I think no, because I think that was your one of the general ones. I think it's actually under either general education or. Paleontologist is under. Yeah, it's either Pokemon education or survival, whichever is better for you.
I'll do Pokemon education. 111, tell me what it is?
It is. This does appear to be a moonstone.
Oh, neat. And do I know the connection between a Nidorino and a Nidoking?
Let me see the dice.
Is it a Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon.
Wow, I just dug out the thing that
7?
you need to evolve it.
No.
Alright, well.
You do note that moonstones can sometimes have a very unusual effect on some Pokemon. Rumor has it that the stones are pieces of the moon that originally came down when the Clefairies arrived.
Neat. Alright, well. Just put it in a backpack and.
I guess I'll
Well, if there's some
I'll carry
fairies
it because
around,
I'm on the
I
strongest.
can
probably.
maybe ask it what that thing is.
My
what it
Nidorino
does.
is making any, like, ooh, what's that?
Not yet.
Okay. Not until he hits 25. He goes, ooh, what's that?
Oh, more. It's late at night. He's probably sleeping.
This is true. He's all over the corner like, nah, yeah, you do what you want. I'm sleeping.
So, would y'all like to try and continue digging?
A little bit.
How late is it?
You're getting close to midnight.
I can pick it up in the morning.
Yeah, we definitely
Okay.
don't.
Yeah.
So we.
Mm-hmm.
I assume we can like take watches because we're in a cave known to have Pokemon just randomly running through it.
Mm-hmm.
We will go to the old D&D trump of let's take watches so we don't die.
Okay. Name for me your watches. You get back to camp about midnight.
I'll take first.
I guess I'll take second.
I'll take last.
Mm-hmm. So you're dividing them, what, 2 hours?
Yeah,
Something like that.
because by the time
Each person get about 4 hours sleep, is that
Yeah.
right?
Well, on my watch, I'm going to definitely have Houndour and Paris out because they both have dark vision to help me out.
Okay.
well, I don't know if we went to 3-hour watches,
Then each person gets 6 hours
yeah,
of sleep.
and that's a lot better sleep,
Okay.
Yeah, well,
and it's only an extra hour watch.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So,
I'll have my chop out with my watch.
who's out on your watch?
Nidorino, because Nidorino is threatening.
So what are you doing on your watch?
Why don't you have Cubone out because
Ooh, he's got dark vision.
he's got dark vision.
Okay, well, I can have 2 hours.
Yeah.
And besides, Nidorino and Cubone need to know to be friends. So, here's my Cubone.
Mm-hmm. So, here's the thing. So, you guys got kind of, this is the end of the cave here. I'm just marking it off with the So this is like the slope that you came in.
Mm-hmm.
This is the cave entrance.
Okay.
So sleep in. He rolls around a lot in his sleep. Sleep in.
I mean, he thinks he's an Onix while he's sleeping.
Right. So he's gonna kick himself into in the water. Is that
Yeah. He just rolls over into the waterfall.
So,
Who knew that was their natural area?
Oh, keep on. So, are you standing at the door or what?
I mean, standing right at the door is a little far. We'll sit a little ways in.
So, like here?
Yeah, so that we're not just like silhouetted against the cave entrance.
Okay. So, you're sitting there, and your watch is almost over. You're about 2.5 hours into the watch, and the 3 rocks that were sitting around the fire area start hovering off the ground.
We suck at knowing things.
Pokemon knowledge on this?
Go for it.
Well, 9, tell me what's doing that.
Not initially, but as you watch them, you realize they have some arms that split off them, and you realize that you guys have been camping around a trio of geodudes.
Okay.
Who kind of get up their stretch, and they turn around, notice everybody sitting there. They're like, geodudes.
Hi.
Geodude.
Want some Pokemon food?
Yeah, they kind of hover over to you, seemingly unconcerned and unafraid of you and your 2 scary Pokemon.
Okay. I mean, if they're not being threatened to me, I'm not gonna threaten them. We can hang out. They'll help pass my watch.
First one will come and kind of take a handful of the food and munch it down. This is just stuff you've been buying because none of you actually cook your own Pokemon food.
That's just
so
ball.
he'll huck some down, and turn around and and they'll kind of like come together in a little huddle, as if they're talking amongst themselves. And then the next one will come up and get another handful of food, and they'll come back and then the third one will come and get him a handful of food, and they'll sit there and they'll just kind of crunch on it a little wise, not really being threatening at all.
Okay.
Just about at the end of your shift, it's about 3 a.m. You hear this kind of tinkling, this loud, well, not really loud, but high-pitched kind of tinkling that ends, that kind of goes through the tunnel. And as soon as it does, the geodudes all kind of pop off, like dust their hands off. Geodude, 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 geodude. And they line up.
That is strange.
And start making their way down the tunnel past your friends. They're just kind of humming to themselves and like they're just walking off.
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work we go.
How dumb am I?
So far you've been pretty dumb.
Yeah. You know what? Gus is definitely a type of character who's like, I like interacting with Pokemon. This seems interesting. I'll let's see, because you're doing the second watch.
Yeah.
I'll recall Cubone and I'll nudge. Actually, I'll recall Intermission too because there's no reason to have both out, and then I'll nudge you awake and then follow geodudes.
Yeah.
So you get Gus nudging you
as he goes by. So you kind of, when you finally do come awake, because I know you and you stay asleep on, you come awake and there's no sign of Gus or his Pokemon.
There's little ramblings of food everywhere.
Yeah, and those 3 boulders that you guys were sitting on to eat your lunch and sit around the fire are gone too.
I like rocks. That's why I like rocks.
Okay.
Paint.
I
Myself
get
like
up.
Dude.
I get, come on out, Houndour.
Mm-hmm.
Houndour, can you find out which way Gus went?
He kind of sniffs around and points his head down the tunnel and gives kind of a bark of acknowledgement.
Oh, boy.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Hey, Tam.
Huh?
We go.
Tam.
Hi ho,
What?
hi ho.
My watch?
We go.
No.
What?
Gus has gone somewhere. Further into the cave, it looks like. And those rocks we were sitting on, they're gone.
There's a note hammered into the wall. Follow geodudes.
3 rocks down the
Having
hall.
fun.
I don't know, but that's not a very safe place to be wandering alone.
I'm with 3 geodudes.
Turn on the flashlight.
They're dudes.
Yeah, there's no sign of him.
A chop.
Chop.
Let's go find him.
Alright, Houndour track.
Houndour, I'll head off track. So, you go down a couple of weird twisting tunnels. Eventually you open up into a larger tunnel. There's really no light up to this point, so you've been just kind of following the grinding sounds of the geodudes. When you get here, you do actually see there's several cracks in the stone above. Looks like some moonlight is coming in, so it's somewhat less than pitch black darkness.
Right, so I can kind of make out things.
Yeah. You do see the chamber is larger. There's some sort of dark bulge over here, and you're hearing this kind of high pitch and then you're hearing the sounds of like rock on rock, and then the sound of rubble being moved out of the way.
Like, there's like they're trying to dig out something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Dig right now. Help them dig.
Minerato is like looking around like he's not sure because he doesn't have dark vision.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
Oh, well, yeah, he doesn't. Then I will pull out my mining equipment and help them dig. Because if he doesn't have, I'm not gonna like, hey, just randomly do things.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a intuition check.
I'm gonna fail this.
So bad.
So bad. Will a 10 do it?
No.
All right.
All right. Go ahead and make me a struggle attack
Oh no.
Because you're in pitch
because
black.
you just wailed the hell on the back of the head of one of the geodudes.
7.
That will hit.
I'm so glad that we're coming to save you.
Struggle is a D8.
It's a level 4.
So it's a D8.
It is a D8 plus 6.
Ooh, that's an 8.
So 14. So that'll do a point of damage to one of these geodudes.
It's like somebody like,
Am I helping?
felt like somebody just wailed on my back of my head.
Actually, it's more like
nothing.
pink.
Somebody whipped
So-
on me.
Yeah, so you rear back with the pickaxe, hit something, and just hear this geodude.
Sorry.
And all of a sudden you hear Berry, and the whole room lights up as if somebody had like popped a bright flash.
Woo.
Flash.
So you are
Ah.
here.
Save
You have
everyone in
just
the universe.
smacked the back of the head of one of the geodudes with your pickaxe.
Aw.
The other two have turned around and are looking at you kind of pissed off.
Like, what the hell, dude?
And up
thought
on
you were
top of
cool.
the thing they're trying to dig out, which appears to be a big version of the rock you guys found yesterday, is a pink
It's a giant
Pokemon of
It's a
some sort.
Clefairy. I identified one.
Oh,
when
yeah.
She fought. So. Oh, hey, it's a Clefairy. Can I try and charm them so that they know that that was an accident?
You just hit it with a pickaxe, dude. There's only so far that Charm's gonna take you on this one.
Right here. Baby doll eyes?
No.
Please don't smack me in the face. Not in the face. Not in the face.
Alright, so what is your initiative? Oh, you had Nidorino out too, didn't you? So, because you were gonna ask him to dig. So.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh no, don't do that.
So what is your initiative?
I am 13.
And Nidorino?
He is 12. Yeah, he's 12.
So Gus, Nidorino, and then the Clefairies and Geodudes are both way last.
Makes sense.
So what you doing, Gus?
Sorry.
There's like a Geodude with a little crack in his head from the.
Well, I did hit him, so I'll kind of
like give him a free smack.
Yeah, go ahead. That was all me.
Okay. What's Nidorino doing?
He's gonna be confused because why are you letting a Geodude punch you? But he's just gonna sit behind you.
Okay.
So that he's getting the friend guard.
Give me a command roll.
Okay. 10.
Okay. Geodude or Nidorino is willing to trust you, telling him to chill, even though he doesn't look happy at the idea that the Geodude's about to pop you upside the head.
Oh, he loves me.
Alright.
Come on. That was on me.
So, yeah, so the Geodude is gonna crack you one.
Yeah, I mean, I did hit him in the back of the head. I understand.
Yeah. He's gonna tackle you.
Okay.
Seven.
Should hit. I can only got to be
Yeah.
2.
So D8 plus 20. 27 before your defense. And you get basically knocked backwards over the over Nidorino.
It's a good 2 injuries.
So yeah, you guys hear the sound of rock hitting something somewhat denser than rock, and
Sounds like flesh.
and sounding like somebody falling over.
I knew it.
I know that
I
sound.
assume I can get up, brush myself off, and
Both of these guys are going to rock polish, so their speed goes up by 40%.
I don't want to see them rock polishing.
I don't either. That's,
hey, they can polish their rocks all they want.
So
They're
they're
allowed
up
to.
to 8.
It's a free cave.
Whatever Geodudes want to do in their own time is their business.
You are a Geodude, but I don't want to see that.
All right. And Clefairy is going to
Oh god.
hop off the rock, kind of clapping and clapping. All of a sudden, a spotlight falls down over you,
Oh shit.
That was cool.
and it hits you with Encore.
That's not good. That's a random status effect.
You are suppressed.
Okay.
We don't know what suppressed is.
How do I roleplay that?
Well, basically, it's sort of like the power that legendaries have, where you're suppressed and all your abilities cost 2.
Oh, so
Yeah. So basically, suppressed, the way it works in the game, is if you had any PP ups, they're canceled.
Mhm.
Any at-will ability you have becomes every other turn.
Okay.
And any every other turn ability you have becomes seen times 2.
okay.
And seen abilities become...
Dailies.
No, they just become seen times 1.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you're feeling the pressure of the
Clefairy.
Clefairy's attention.
I'm feeling an encore. This is I'm not a good musician.
You feel the... Actually, with the Encore, the last thing you did was hit the Geodude with a pickaxe. You probably feel the urge to pick up the pickaxe again. Alright,
Can I outreach a hand, shake with the Geodude, my bad, bygones be bygones?
Yeah. So, you can do that. They're not going to respond to it this turn. So, you guys come around the room. As you come into this corner, the whole place is lit up.
Oh, gee.
You see...
I believe in the inherent
Where's
goodness of Pokemon.
Houndoom is
Or
right.
Houndour.
Houndour is right here.
So, Houndour comes in barking. Well, you had Machop
I'm
out,
gonna
right?
chop that, yeah.
Okay. You guys see Nidorino is standing guard over a knocked prone Gus, whose hand is reached out. There are 3 Geodudes and a Clefairy look like they're closing in on him. What are you guys doing?
Debating turning
I
around.
don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Oh god.
I want to be friends.
Yeah. Actually, seeing the Geodudes, The Machop is all like, oh yeah.
Watch out. He just starts bending his legs slightly.
Takes a little stretch.
Yeah. I feel my kicking leg about to do some work. It's funny that he gets low kick before he gets chopped.
Houndour, use Leer on that. On Geodude here.
What's the range on Lear?
I think Leer is.
It's 2?
Yeah, it's cone 2.
Okay, so you can move up here. And
Yeah, it's friendly. So.
Alright. So go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
Their speed of 8 is 0.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's pretty good. Okay, so his defense is lowered by 1 combat stage.
So his defense drops by 1, so it's 13 defense. Okay.
I bet Machop's even like looks very like, oh yeah, this is me all day.
So what's Machop gonna do?
Actually, we go at the same speed now.
Well, this is you guys at the end of the
okay.
end of the round. We're gonna put you in the initiative.
Okay.
This is at the end of the round. You guys come in and get act.
So Machop sees that Geodude. Sees that he's been leered at, right?
Yep.
Machop.
Karate chop.
Karate chop.
All right, go ahead and make his karate chop. He is evade 2.
So 10 will hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye, Geodude.
Yeah.
Geodude.
So I know this is gonna be combat. Would they have stepped down?
Arguably. I would have given you a charm action next turn.
Would a 15
Yeah.
have done it?
That would have calmed him down.
Oh well.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You guys see me later on. I understand the whole, yeah, let's beat those things up.
7, 10.
Even Nidorino was like, yeah, no, I'm not really.
32.
Minus 14 is 22, 18. So 27 is what it just hit him with.
Ow.
That is 2 injuries.
Alright.
Yeah. BAM! He's like staggers to the side. Alright, and anything you two are going to do?
Now throw a Pokeball at you, I just beat the...
I will. Can I see in the room now?
Yeah, because the flash went off. The whole room's open.
I am now channeling. Who's out right now? Houndour, Machop, and is it Nidorino? Nidorino. So I can channel 3. So
You can channel 3?
I can channel 3.
Okay.
So
1, 2, 3.
Well, none of them are counted as hostile. So
right, and then I'm
you
going
get
to
you get the mental image of everything that happened in the last hour from all 3 of those Pokemon, including Nidorino seeing what happened here.
Oh.
And that this fight is basically his fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took the hit.
Hearing nothing, I'm going to
That's a
do
swift action.
Smackdown. Oh, wait, I'm in a cave. Never mind. Hang on a second. Let me see what I can actually do then.
Oh, is this no round initiative?
Not yet. This is
Okay.
still their final actions of that first round.
So if I activate a full round initiative thing, a full round, does it go for this round that we're in, or does it start the next like this?
When it says a full round, it starts the initiative point on this round and ends the same initiative point on next
So
round.
we're basically
Yeah.
last. So it would last till the last of the last. Okay.
Next round. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna. That was just a swift action. I'm gonna battle sync
Okay.
the 3. So it gives them.
So whenever one of them hits an enemy, the other 2 will get +1 accuracy?
Yes, +1 action and +1 evasion.
Okay, cool.
I guess I'm just going to put my training on Houndour because the cave ability sucks. Back when I
Alright,
thought it
so now
was,
let's figure out.
Takedown, it was awesome.
So Gus is 13. Nidorino's 11.
12.
12. Anybody before 13 or 11?
Houndour's 11.
11. So it's Houndour. And then what's your initiative?
We're 10 and 10.
I'm at 10 too.
Houndour, so Kaylee, Machop, And who else was that? It was
Tam.
Okay, Tam. Then there are the 2 geodudes who did rock polish last turn. And then there's the last geodude and Clefairy. Alright, Gus.
I'm staggered to my feet. They're definitely not going to stand down at this point, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Machop almost killed that one. They're certainly going to fight to defend themselves.
Cool. Then, that Clefairy is annoying the hell out of me. I saw what it did last time, so we're going to send Reno into it with a double kick. Well, I'm going to excite my...
Okay. So remember, this is an every other turn thing now, so you get
right.
it because you're suppressed.
So he will get his thing, and then he's going to go for a double kick.
Okay.
So 15 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
And a 1 won't. But he'll still get his first one.
And Machop and Houndour now have +1 accuracy, +1 evade.
So that's 6, 11, 18.
-7 is 11 on the Clefairy.
And then it's normal, so it gets fighting.
Yep, so you're looking at 16.
Actually, Spike gets it too.
Okay, so...
Yeah, it's all 3. It gets all. It just when one hits, they all of them get it.
It's not the others?
It says, when a channel Pokemon successfully hits full, all channel Pokemon gain +1 accuracy, +1 evasion.
Nice. Is it just to that thing?
To that foe, right.
Okay, so it's everybody gets +1 to hit and +1 evasion against the Clefairy.
Okay, that's cool. With Nidorino being like, "What's up?"
Houndour?
It's probably good against one big Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I'm testing it out. So.
Well, you know, like, it's good against an Onix. Oh, wait. You just one-shot him.
Fireball the Clefairy.
That's a...
You still get your +1 accuracy.
3.
That's fine. It's normally a 2, and I have a +3 to accuracy right now.
Okay. So, yeah.
Okay. So, 2d6 plus 18. 18 and 5 is 23.
23 minus 15 is 8.
Yeah, that thing's got a good,
A lot of normals do. Clefairies, Chanseys, they got a lot of good special defense. Alright,
Clefairy?
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
Kaylee, Machop, and
Clefairies are
Tam.
I like Clefairies.
It's Kaylee, Machop, and Tam's initiative, all the same.
How bad does the Clefairy look?
It's been hit a good couple of times.
Alright, I'm going to swift action tag the Geodude that
Machop's beating
Machop's on.
You mean so he actually does murder it?
I'm going to throw a Pokeball at Clefairy.
Well,
Okay.
you probably want to
get
move.
clear.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
1, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, you're up against the wall.
Alright, and I'm going to toss.
It has 0 speed evade.
7 will get it?
That'll get it.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll hit, needs a 20, has no injuries, is over half.
Okay.
So 7. 56 divided by 4 is what?
14.
14. So 14, 28. Okay, so it's less than 50%. So it's 80, that's 75. Has an extra evolution. It's not rare. Alright, you got a 75% catch rate.
No, an 8. I missed.
So
All
crack
right.
the ball.
Okay.
Ball breaks and the Clefairy pops out.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright,
Machop will punch or karate chop the Geodude.
did you do it again?
He could just like, dude, sit down. You're out of this fight.
Yeah.
Sit down. You're out of this fight.
Yeah, you're gonna do way more than 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Just on your natural attacking and everything.
Okay. And Kaylee?
I'm going to go ahead and do my training on Houndour.
Okay. Then the Geodudes go. The geodudes are going to leap to the defense of
Clefairy,
the Clefairy.
Shut up, Clefairy.
And they are both going to tackle.
Rude.
One will hit, one will not.
Okay. Even to a physical weight of 4?
Yeah. 21 before you resist.
1.
Yeah.
Good job. It's like, alright.
And then the Clefairy goes. He is going to back up a little bit.
What?
And is going to turn around and encore you.
Okay.
Your speed evade? Yeah, way gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the status effects alone are like just...
Yeah.
You are confused.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, confusion sucks.
Alright, Gus, your turn, top of the round.
I can't do as excited, but I can inspire training.
No, because it's part of the inspire.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Struggle attack to go beat something with a stick?
That just seems rude.
But yeah, I mean, your hang back really isn't going to do much.
Yeah.
You can take no action.
Yeah, I can just do that because frankly,
Nidorino?
Reno's gonna double kick that Chumpson right in front of him now.
Okay.
Not on the first one, but an 18 on the second one will.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 17
Becomes 3. Becomes 5.
Yeah. Defense is rough to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're not. They are immune to poison, aren't they?
No.
No? Okay.
Only poison types are immune to poison
Right.
and steel.
Right. Okay. I
Right.
just remember that.
Houndour.
Dower. If you're targeting the Clefairy, you still have the +1.
Well,
One,
because
two,
it's only against
three.
one Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
That's 5. Alright, okay. Let's do an... Actually, let's Leer.
And you catch that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay.
Yeah, that one at the end.
So he is defense. Oh, wait, you gotta hit him first.
Yeah.
He is defense down to 12.
So, get that Geodude, dude.
Radio?
Alright,
Helping you out, trying to let you have another chance to get that Clefairy.
Confused, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Kaylee, Machop, and Tam.
Yeah,
Tam,
confusion's
go
gonna
ahead and
be-
roll your d20 for your confusion state.
2.
You're
You
confused.
smack yourself upside the head.
You pull a bongo. Nope,
You
wrong
need to
thing.
do- you auto hit yourself with a struggle, so d8 plus 6 plus your physical.
Isn't there a thing that he can do to stop being confused?
Yes, as long as he's not confused, he can take the action to take a rest.
But
Really?
He's confused, so
Right.
he can't.
He
take the
basically
action.
has to get one of the results between 9 and 15 to be able to react normally. And then he can basically go and sit down and calm himself for a
I'm not
turn.
confused anymore.
But he can't do that if he's confused and punching himself in the face.
Right.
Yeah. It's a rough way to exist.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
And
I get to minus my own defense against myself, right?
correct.
Okay.
Because punching yourself, it's still
Alright.
considered punching yourself.
Okay.
I'm going to...
You do what? I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna give Houndour my training again.
And what's my job gonna do?
Can I order him? I can't order him, can I?
No, but I mean,
He's a
Oh.
chop, he can go
Yeah.
fight.
He knows what to do. Okay.
He knows to go mess
He's
things
going to
up.
go to the next Geodude.
Because honestly, yeah. Because
Yeah.
it used to go...
Chop.
Cry chop. 12.
Bye.
yes. Okay.
10, 11, 21, 36.
36 minus 14 is 22, so it's 33 he'll end up taking.
Wow.
Anybody want a Geodude?
It's about as close as you're gonna get to getting one.
I mean, I'm thinking about it.
All right.
Might as well, dude.
The 2 geodudes get to go.
Yeah, might as well. Might want a golden one.
This geodude is gonna go tackle him. This one is gonna tackle him.
Good, you get the friend guard ability.
So first one attacks Nidorino. Will hit.
Okay.
We'll take 11, 25.
25, so I take 10.
It is knocked 2 squares. So you don't get the friend guard ability.
Alright, yeah. Well, don't they hit at the same time?
Not exactly. Basically, it's however it's resolved.
Okay.
What is your physical or speed evade?
For Machop?
Yeah.
+2 right now.
Okay, so it's not high enough to make that a miss.
Oh,
So 6, 12. That'll be 26 before his resist.
the geodude that hit me is poison.
Okay.
Poison point him. I'm assuming not the one that's at 1 hit point, or 3 hit points, or whatever. Does he have a red bar?
Oh, yeah, he's got a red bar. He certainly does. Alright, and then the Clefairy goes. Yeah, that Clefairy is going to step up to here and stare real hard at Machop and begin to sing.
Ooh.
What's he doing?
And
Singing.
misses.
It's just off
So,
right now.
Machop is slowed and has a -2 to evasion for a turn.
Okay.
But he didn't fall asleep.
Which is good.
Alright, Gus.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at the one that's super injured.
Okay.
Well, 2 hit it!
No. Pokeball gets lost in the dark.
Oh well.
Alright, Nidorino.
He's gonna go after the one that's not at 3 hit points. Because I do want to catch that guy now.
Right.
Double kick!
Yeah, it's that lower defense.
What is his...
2.
2? Then yes, I hit. And a 19 will hit on the other one.
Yeah.
18... 25.
25 becomes 11, becomes 16. He has 1 injury.
Nidorino.
Houndour.
No +1s from me this time.
Okay.
Ember.
Not gonna
The one-
smog. In your smog a line.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but then I would accidentally hit the one that
Oh,
guys are trying to catch.
Okay, so you're gonna smog the first one?
Believe me, that was my original plan. But yeah, well,
Or fire the first
yeah,
one?
I'm gonna ember the first one, the one that he's already working on.
You will indeed.
I will indeed. Unfortunately, it's not quite high enough to burn it.
One more point.
Yep. 5 and 18 is 23.
23 minus 4 is 19. And then half of that is
8?
8.
Because you have to round down? No, 9, because you have to round down.
So, okay. Then it is Kaylee, Machop, and Tam.
Tam, see if you're confused.
8. Yep, you smack yourself upside the head again.
What?
Oh, it's auto hit, right?
Yeah, it's an auto hit.
Is there anything I can do to help snap him out of that?
What is it?
Go over there and
+6?
start slapping him.
Yeah.
Stop
Plus your
being
attack.
Confused.
Stop beating yourself
So, that's my attack.
Oh, because it
Yeah, the...
is my... Yeah, okay. So yeah, he's just slamming his head backwards into the cave wall.
He thinks he's a geodude.
Machop.
No, he thinks he's an Onix right now trying to dig out of here.
I'm just gonna give my accuracy bonus.
Machop's gonna walk up to the Clefairy.
Houndour.
Okay.
My chop is tired of this. Chop.
What is
Karate chop.
Chop.
14?
Chop.
hit?
Okay.
Clefairies are normal, aren't they?
10, 20, 35.
Minus 7 is 28. Plus 14 is
42.
42. That is a knocked out Clefairy.
Machop
Clefairy is
knows.
bouncing off the walls.
Clefairy.
Goes bouncing down the tunnel.
Does the confusion go away, or is that?
No, that goes,
That's
only
on
goes away
you,
when
son.
you.
Alright, the 2 geodudes. Yeah. This geodude is going to shift away and go after Machop. So 1 after Nidorino. Hits. For 12 and 14 is 26.
So it becomes 11.
The other one hits Machop for 24.
Okay.
Still hasn't dropped Nidorino below half. But, you know, that good of a defense.
Machop
helps.
has an injury.
Alright, Gus, it's you.
Alright, let's try and throw a Pokeball back at the Geodude. Will 12 do it?
12 will do it. And that's
Okay.
an auto catch because he's low
Sweet.
enough. Blink.
You now have a full team.
Woo! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, Nidorino, can you finish this?
Probably not because he's got some resistances, but we'll try.
If not, I'm going to use my smart.
Not on a 1. Not on 15, will.
Yep.
6 plus 7, 13.
So that becomes 1 doubles to 2. No, sorry, 13. Yeah, 1 doubles to 2.
Bink. Just like slightly kicks him.
Houndour?
Smog.
Small. So he's already. Oh wait, he's already poisoned.
Plus 2 is 6. It doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay.
It won't hit because it's a 7.
All right. Tam, see if you're crazy.
13?
13. You can act normally, so you can go sit
just
down
sit
and
down.
get rid of your.
Or I could just throw a Pokeball and try to catch that last one.
You could.
If
Yeah.
you really want it, yeah, go
I
ahead.
really want it.
Okay, go for it.
Go for it. Way to go.
14 will do it.
That'll do it. He might not be totally. He's 44. He is under 25. Yeah, that's an auto catch. Awesome.
Yay! Then I'll go sit down.
Alright, and we will stop here to let them get their new Pokemon. But yay!
Woo!
Alright guys, so after the capture of the 2 remaining Geodudes, the group will manage to go back to their camp and rest for the rest of the night. Just due to the fact that my voice is dying, we are going to call it here. Again, wanted to thank everybody who watches this video, and thank those who have already commented and provided feedback. Hopefully I'll be able to put that into future videos. But thank you guys, it's been another fun game, and join us next time for Session 6.